Ink Ribbon.
Good morning, everyone. It is 7 or 6. I don't know what time it is. All my stuff is put away, and then my desk is in the process of being deconstructed. Kitchen is all packed up. I couldn't even make my coffee this morning. Life is hard. And lastly, we got all my consoles. All their peripherals have already been packed up. They are, you know, the controllers and all that. And I can show you guys a cost-effective way of moving, which is what we're doing. That is our shipping crate. So the way it works is you put all your crap in there, and then this company comes and picks it up and hauls it off. And like a week later it arrives at your house, and you unpack it, and then they come and pick it up, and that's it. You don't have to rent a U-Haul. You don't have to do any of that nonsense. This is what the inside of the container looks like. Neat and tidy. Here are all my children. All of them ready to go on a giant, wonderful trip to Cleveland. And of course, I can't forget my silver play button. All thanks to you guys. One last time at the beach, and then it's time to hit the road. And that is all that's left of the Ink Ribbon offices. It's time to go. So it was time to leave California, and the first stop was Phoenix, Arizona, where I actually went to college, and I was running into an old friend from college who you may or may not know. I'm vlogging this for Ink Ribbon, just so you know.
We're vlogging for Ink Ribbon! Say hi, Piper. I don't think I've ever... Have Piper ever in the internet? What did she say?
You're gonna be internet famous. Dozens of people will watch this video.
Dozens of people.
We got another one over here. Hi.
Hi.
Are you in the coffee table?
He likes Resident Evil too.
Aw. Oh yeah, they sit down and they watch you play Resident Evil.
So when I'm playing, he'll watch, and like he'll like actually like he's like paying attention. She will growl at the doors when they open in Resident Evil, and there's so many doors, she'll like growl at them.
You gotta send me a video.
It's like someone actually coming in. Kind of.
If you have any of those saved, you gotta send them to me.
I don't think of her because it's more.
It was really so much fun to be able to see my buddy Lopez again, because we've been friends for years and years, and I knew I'd kick myself if I didn't go out of my way to see him, so I did. But after all this, playing with the dogs, having fun, it was time to continue the journey.
It is currently 5 something in the morning. I am in Phoenix, and day 1 is complete. Now it's time to have some Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee and some water, like I'm always telling you guys to drink. So I just want to give a quick PSA. You guys know how I'm always telling you to drink water. You guys know that I really care about healthy eating. Maybe I should turn the camera around. If you look at my face, I'm already breaking out. Because this move was very stressful, and you know, I wasn't able to cook because we packed up all our kitchen stuff. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take a little diet vacation. I'm gonna eat junk food, I'm gonna drink soda. I let myself, and look what happened. My clear skin, immediately pimples. So I'm not saying that fast food causes acne, but I'm gonna let you make your own assumptions. So this is my continental breakfast at the hotel. Got coffee, toast, and oatmeal. And I know you might be thinking, why did you get an omelet? Or why didn't you get whatever? And it's because I'm too socially awkward to approach the counter, and I wanted oatmeal. So there you go.
So after leaving Phoenix, we started heading out, and this time we were heading all the way to Albuquerque, New Mexico. It was just a long, dusty drive with beautiful desert landscapes, and that's pretty much all we saw.
So the Umbrella Corporation was gracious enough to let me stay in the Hive while I'm here in Albuquerque for the night. Got top floor is laboratory. You don't go up there. I'm like on the 5th floor right there, and I'm gonna get a free cocktail. Then I'm gonna take a shower and go to bed because I am exhausted. Cheers, Ink Ribbon viewers. So, day 2 of driving was a lot harder, and I predict day 3 and 4 are gonna be even worse. This is like a tip for anyone who's gonna end up doing what I'm doing. If you're gonna drive long distances, it's like you get more and more fatigued as the trip goes. Like, I don't know, I guess it's just the constant concentration of driving or whatever. Like, it really takes a lot out of you. Like, now that I'm not driving, I'm like, whoa, I just want to lay down. I'm like, whoa. But first I need to eat. Oh. I need salt. This was the day that it really started catching up, and I just really needed caffeine and water all the time. But after leaving the Umbrella headquarters in Albuquerque, we started heading all the way to Oklahoma City, which is officially farther than I've ever gone east, not counting the time I went to Disney World as a kid. I was so tired that I forgot to tell you that I made it to Oklahoma City. Not really my vibe, but I didn't leave the hotel room. I was so tired, I just slept like I was dead. Drinking my iced coffee because it was the only option. And it tastes awful because it's, what is this? Oh, it's s'mores. But you guys know how much I love chocolate. In case you ever wondered what Oklahoma City looks like, it looks like this. Ironically, nicest hotel so far, 10 out of 10. And now it's time to hit the road for yet another 8 hours. And then we're heading to St. Louis. So one thing I will say about being on the road this long is, like, I've lost all sense of space and time. I don't know where I am, I don't know what day it is, I don't know what time it is. You're just like driving, driving, and there's like trees, and then there's dirt, and then there's rocks, and it's just like, what's happening? So I'm in that state now. Just wanted to give an update. And now it was time to leave Oklahoma and head towards St. Louis, which we didn't actually stay in St. Louis, we stayed just outside of St. Louis, and I'm so glad we did because I was able to run into someone very special. So I'm currently in Missouri. I've got one more day left, and in case you don't know, my family is from El Paso, Texas, including my brother, who just so happens to be in Missouri for work. So we decided to meet up.
You already know what's going on.
So what would you like to tell YouTube about being, how am I as a brother?
Distant. Nah, just kidding.
Hey, I introduced you to video games.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, you're like the only sibling I get along with, so.
But yeah, in case you guys wanted to see my brother, this is him. Now you know.
This is me in the flesh.
You see him like this, I see him when he was 8 years old and like small. They grow up so fast. Are you okay? What's wrong? It's really hard to see here, but we were filming fireflies, which we both had never seen before, and they were all around the hotel, and I just had a really long, nice talk with my brother, and we kind of actually reconnected.
After a very, very long drive, we are finally approaching our destination of Cleveland. I think the footage you're seeing is actually from Columbus, because I actually haven't seen much of Cleveland yet, but it's pretty damn close. We're almost there. So, I am in my house. I did it. Time to go. Where is the upstairs? So this entire upper floor is where my future videos and pictures and videos and ink ribbon and blah blah blah, all this stuff's gonna be made up here. The whole floor is the office. So I made it to Cleveland. I saw the house and I am just white. I'm so tired. I'm fucking dead. So because we don't have any furniture, like literally we have nothing, so I'm at a hotel. I'm going to shower, I'm going to shave, because yeah, and then I'm gonna get something to eat, and then I'm just gonna rest and recharge, and oh my god. But I did figure out how to turn on the water valve, so I'm proud of myself, because millennials are not as useless as people think. Okay, after a million trips up and down the stairs, all my game consoles, my computer, there's so many things. We're moving into a house that I didn't know about, that I'm learning for the first time. But you guys, this whole space, Ink Ribbon Studios, oh yeah. So here's the weirdest thing. I've been living in apartments for so long that I still keep like, oh, I need to keep my voice down, or I need to walk quietly, but guess what? Nobody lives under me. Yay! I can be loud, I can jump up and down, I can do whatever I want, I can knock on the wall, because this is my house and I don't share a wall with anyone. I just woke up. Nice new bed, and that sound that you may or may not be able to hear is the heater slash air conditioner. We've got central air and heating for the house, and I just want to like point something out. If you're like Gen X or baby boomer or the older generations, you might be seeing this house and just being like, okay, it's a house, what a big deal. But chances are, if you're a millennial or Gen Z or younger, you're like, oh my god, this is amazing, because that's how I'm feeling. And it's just, it's crazy. And I know you guys have some obvious questions. Why did you leave California? Why did you go to Ohio? Like, why did you buy a house? Are you rich now? And I have answers to all those questions. Me and my buddy Lopez are going to do a podcast together. He's the only other person my age that I know that has a house. And because as you guys know, the millennials, like the American dream is dead. I mean, forget Gen Z. Like they've just lost all hope in everything, and it's really sad. But like to actually have a, oh my god, there's little squirrels running around. We're gonna go over all that in the podcast, because I've learned a lot about real estate. He's learned a lot. So if you want to watch it, the link will be down in the description.
Yeah.
And that is true. California is always on fire.
Like literally. Like,
can we do something about that?
there's so many British people, or like people from, they don't understand how big America is. And like I've had my British friends, like when I was in Tokyo, where they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to New York and then we're gonna drive down to LA. And I'm like, oh really? You're gonna drive all the way from New York to LA? Good luck with that. And they're like, well, it should take like what, a day or two, right? And I'm just like, oh my sweet baby. Like it's because in their country you drive 8 hours and you're either in another country or in the ocean. Like, you know, they're really small countries.
Or you're like, oh, giblets, I did it again.
Today is a very special day because I'm getting
high-speed fiber internet, faster than I've ever had in my whole life. Woo! Well, the cool thing about this house being vacant for so long is there is no internet setup, which means I get to put it wherever I want, and my office is gonna go right here, so I can actually have the router installed right in this area, so it'll be right next to my computer for maximum speed when I'm streaming or when I'm working on stuff. Yeah, all my stuff is right there. I have so much room, I don't know what to do with all this. I think either here or here is going to be like my cosplay costume like workstation, you know, where I could do sewing and stuff, you know, all that, but I don't know what to do with the rest of this space. It's a great problem to have. Although I am kind of worried because like I feel like I'm gonna bonk my head on these ceilings sometimes, but so far I haven't, but we will see. If you guys ever see me with a big goose egg on my head, that's probably how it happened. It's alive, my computer survived the move. I just got it set up, I cleaned off all the main components, and as soon as my desk arrives, I can set up my workstation. Yay! I'm pretty sure I'm the youngest person on this entire street. It's all like old people, but there you go. There was neighbors saying hello to each other on the way home. Like, it's such a nice little community. And check this out. One of the neighbors baked cookies for us. I mean, you don't get that in LA, let me tell you. In LA, people are like, please don't talk to me, like, and ignore you, but it's so nice. I feel weird, like I feel like I'm living in The Sims because it's so idyllic. So, in case you ever move or need to organize stuff, The Sims is an amazing tool for planning out where all your stuff is gonna go. So this is the room that I am currently in. I know my desk is gonna go there, and I can start putting down things that I know are being shipped. So if you're ever going to move, this is an amazing tool to map it all out, just as a pro tip for some gamers. So I don't know if you guys remember, I lived next to a Navy base at my old place. I had really loud neighbors who were always like screaming when I was trying to live stream and all that. It's currently 8 p.m. and the sun is still out, and I don't know why, but I just want you to hear how quiet it is outside. I'm gonna open the front door, ready? The only thing you hear are birds, literally. And then when you close the door, nothing. It's just so quiet. I can hear myself think. I just like, oh. So I guess this is something I'll get used to, is a bunch of bunnies and squirrels and just little animals hanging around. Oh, there's a chipmunk. Oh my God. Got it. I'm just hanging out like I'm in a treehouse right now, but I ordered a desk, I ordered a gaming chair. It's all arriving this week. The desk will be here today. I kind of splurged a little bit just because it was hard to spend that much money, but I was like, you know what? I spend so much time at my desk. I spend so much time editing that I should invest in that, because, you know, for my back, for my neck. So when that gets here, I guess I'll assemble it and then I'll show you guys how that looks. I'm currently laying under my new desk. It's nice and comfortable down here. I'm sweaty, but I have my desk and I want to show you guys the features, but I have to. Install the last accoutrements that I got. I got magnetic bumpers so that it doesn't damage the wall. I got these that basically your cords run down the side leg of your computer so that when I get a cat and a dog, they're not going to be chewing up my wires, because that is a no-no in this household. And no setup is complete without an RGB light. So I gotta put all this in, and I'll give like a proper review of all this stuff in like, I don't know, a couple months, so that you can know if you get your money's worth. Obviously this is not sponsored. best way to watch King of the Hill is with your tablet on top of a suitcase in the middle of an empty living room. So I got this alert on my phone. It was like, expect rain by this time, and it's raining. And this is something I'll have to get used to. I had to run upstairs and close all the windows because my game consoles were gonna get wet, and like my desk was right there. So I'm just documenting all the little things that going from California to Ohio, I'm apparently gonna have to learn. So there you go. So Friday has been the day. All our stuff got here. So it's just unpacking. This is what I've been waiting for. No more microwave meals, no more gas station food. I have appliances, and I just went to the grocery store and got stuff to make food, and I got caught in the rain. This is the second time that I've been caught in the rain, so I guess here when people say it's gonna rain, it actually rains. Unlike in California where they say it's gonna rain and there's like a 1% chance that it actually does. Finally cooking. I'm making, I don't know, it's like kind of like my special, it's my main dish. It's shrimp, lemon pasta. It's really easy to make. It's going to be in my cookbook. I just have to figure out how to make it video game related. So yeah, if you can think of a way to make shrimp lemon pasta related to a video game franchise, leave it in the comments. See what we can come up with. Currently walking around a pet store looking at like the food and the treats and like the collars because I'm getting ready to get a cat and a dog, and I'm so excited, but I'm so nervous. I'm like, what if they don't like me? But it's always good to be prepared. Oh my god, it's almost like overwhelming to think about that I'll actually have pets. Oh, see, this is what I want. I want that. I want a cat and a dog, and they're gonna be best friends. I've already named them and everything. So after like 45 minutes of trying to figure it out, all this stuff that's over here, I have created a dining chair. And now I have to make 3 more.
Sorry about the smell, I feel the smell. And there were even a few people who brought us some presents. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah,
Good morning. I brought you some food. Do you like tomatoes? Look. It's tomato. So when I got to Ohio, everyone told me we were gonna hate the winter. It's gonna be so cold. That's what I was expecting, but I'm wearing board shorts and a tank top, and I have this covering the window because we don't have curtains just yet. They'll be like, I think tomorrow. And I'm sweating my ass off while I'm trying to quickly edit my next video because it's crunch time. And I'm like, why is it so hot? Like, nobody warned me. Nobody ever talks about it being hot in Ohio. Oh. So just putting away the Christmas tree. And this is like the most Resident Evil haunted area of the house. Oh my god. I'm gonna leave it exactly like this. Oh my god, it's like a horror movie in here. So today for my breakfast, I am having pine berries. I never got to try these when I was in Japan, but apparently they taste like pineapple and they look like strawberries, hence the name. Question is, does it actually taste like pineapple? tastes like a strawberry. I'm sorry, but if you blindfolded me and gave it to me, it would be a strawberry. So pine berries are just a marketing tactic. They just look interesting, but in case you wondered. So not only is it too hot to work upstairs, but there's also like the lawn people are here. They're here to install the washer and dryer. There's a million things going on. So I'm sitting on the bed working on my next video, which hopefully people like, because technically I'm a Sims channel. Okay, so first homeowner like horror thing that we've come across. We found out that, because Best Buy wouldn't install our washer, you see here, this is PVC. Turns out all, if not most, of the plumbing in this house was done with PVC pipe, which apparently saved them a ton of money. And thankfully, like in our situation, it wouldn't cost too much to have it redone. So the reason I'm documenting this for you guys is that's not a good thing. The plumber was like, I wouldn't have that in my house, and if a plumber's not gonna have it in his house, you know it's not good. So if you're gonna buy a house, check the plumbing, make sure it has metal pipes. I don't know what's gonna happen in the winter, but I guess we'll see. Should be okay, I hope. So one of my favorite things to do everywhere I go is to go to independent video game shops. And I'm at my first one, James Games and More. Whoa. What? Okay, that's awesome. I have never seen so many PS1 games in one place in, well, basically since the 90s. We got Resident Evil. There they are. Check out these collectibles all on display. Ooh. And you guys know I love my handhelds. Oh my god, you guys. They have the Birkin figure, which is one of the coolest ones because if you look on the back, you can transform him into each version of his mutation. It's like G3 to G4. Oh man, I'm so tempted. Should I? I should. And here's all this other stuff if you guys are interested. Oh my god, a Dead Rising snow globe. That's awesome. And I also see some Tomb Raider figures up there. Very nice. Very, actually pretty rare. And believe it or not, this is my first time seeing the chainsaw controller in person in real life. But I think I'm already spending enough today, so I'll leave that for now. Maybe one day. Alright, so I got my figure. So if you're in Cleveland, please check out James Games and More. It's a family-owned game store, which is awesome. I have never seen a more fully stocked retro game store in my life. If you're looking for something and you live near the area, they probably have it. You can call them ahead of time. And had a long, nice chat with the owner's son who was running the store. I'm gonna put a link to their store down in the description so you can check it out for yourself. But I'm gonna go home now because it's hot. It's the zoo. Oh my god. So it's like a field trip today or something. So we've been walking alongside kids and now like I feel like I'm on a field trip. So it's kind of fun. This is probably the closest I've ever been to elephants in my life. It's amazing. Oh. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Is he gonna come up and say hello? That is a fossa. Oh, that's so cute. Hi. Hi there. You're a little monster. Just for reference, this is how big my hand is. Oh my god. Oh, you can do it. Oh, oh my god. They really sleep upside down like that. I don't know if you can see the sloth. He's hanging. This is his head right here. They are really big in person. I thought they were like maybe the size of a cat. They're like the size of like a large dog. Just in case you've never seen a sloth in person, they're huge. Oh, they're doing some Cirque du Soleil up there. Oh, this is it, my favorite animal. Why am I so nervous? Tigers really are just big cats. They're such beautiful animals. Oh, we got a goat slash buffalo. Oh, and he's pooping. Okay, so we're approaching what's labeled as the Asian Highlands, which I suspect is going to be where the red pandas are. And I think I'm right, because there's one right there. Oh my god, I hope there are. They're so cute. I've always wanted to see them in person. Oh my god. He's just like a big cat. Look at him. Oh, he's so tuckered out. Wow, look how long its tail is. Hi. Coming back around. And the tiger has relocated to a new napping spot up in his little cat tree. Okay, so I need to head to that bridge where those people are. Oh, this giraffe's just coming over to grab a snack over here. Hello. Oh my god. There you go. So I've never seen a snake this big before. This is my hand. It's huge. Oh my god, ants. Oh my god. Oh my god, ants are so cool. Shout out to Ants Canada, one of my favorite YouTube channels. I could spend so much time just, oh look, it goes all the way. It's their little highway. It just keeps going. Oh, they got a traffic jam here.
It's 405.
Yep, that's LA traffic. Oh my god, this is amazing. So apparently sea turtles and alligators can live together. I didn't know that. Okay, so I just finished assembling the cat tree and got this little
crinkly French fry toy. And then I got him one of these. Food and water dish, little bed, some catnip so he could have relaxing time like his daddy. Got this nice little cat carrier. And I set up all this in the meantime. Oh, and of course, litter box and litter, because cats gotta poop. And we obviously got cat food. We've got everything except the cat. And fingers crossed. I have no idea how this is gonna go. I'm nervous, I'm excited, I feel so many emotions. But I really want to be a cat dad, and it's finally happening, and Now, I've had a lot of cats in my life, one way or another, and I have never had a cat just immediately let me pet them, let me touch them. Usually it takes a while to earn a cat's trust, but this little guy, I mean, look, he let me pick him up. That was my first time meeting him, and he had no problem. And it was instant love. There was no way I couldn't take this cat home. So we immediately, after I put him down, went and filled out the adoption paperwork. Hi, Carl. Welcome home. I'll let you get situated. So I learned that Carl doesn't really do well with big open spaces. He really is not comfortable in the living room. He's very sensitive to sounds. He's very flinchy and jumpy. I don't know his backstory. I don't know where he came from or how he ended up there. So we're kind of just working on getting him comfortable, but so far he's been adjusting really well. He's using the litter box, he's eating, he's drinking, he'll curl up on my lap. I mean, this cat is just the most amazing little guy ever. I'm going to teach him how to edit ink ribbon videos so that I can hire him as my new editor. So you guys can look forward to his editing skills. But I've wanted to be a cat dad for so long, and let me tell you guys, it was worth the wait. Good morning. Good morning, buddy. This is the first morning together, and look at this affection. It literally was instant love, wasn't it? So yeah, I'm a cat dad now, a new member of the family. I love this little guy to death. And I'm actually like really entertained by the idea of making little cosplays for him. So if you guys think of anything that he could pull off, let me know in the comments, because it would be so fun, even though he'd probably hate it. And last but not least is my sewing room, which is all done. I can make you little costumes, bud. Alright, tell everyone, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to Ink Ribbon, even though this isn't my usual kind of content. Yeah, but seriously, thank you guys so much for watching. I know I don't normally post this kind of stuff, but you know, this was like a life experience, and I really wanted to share with you guys, both for, I guess, entertainment, but also for educational purposes, because some of you might have to do this in the future, and I just want you to see what it all entails, because as you saw, it's a lot. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. Thank you so much. This video has been like a month in the making. Yeah, as the Drew Carey show said, Cleveland rocks. Just throwing it out there. But anyway, drink water, take care. Until next time, I'm Kai Morgan, and as always, thanks for watching Ink Ribbon. And a very special thank you to all of my Patreon supporters and YouTube members. Your extra support means the world to me and helps me keep making content for you guys.